Genji is looking for their round 1 revenge, and they were able to get game number 1, and POG will go over to Ruler play, and this is the reason why he is one of the best carries in the league.
Surprise, surprise does come through in the Shogoth response once more. Not a shocker.
Nope.
And so this game will actually functionally operate very similarly to the last one for Genji and how their comp fights front to back. It also gives you a lot of power in moments like this.
Well, there's another crash down as Ghost is going to put an explosive charge onto Life.
But losing control of that vision is kind of annoying. Here we go, though.
There's another level 1 flash to come out from a set. I feel like we see it every time. I've got Iroh flashbacks in the back of my mind.
So a lot of kill pressure taken away.
Well, able to walk out. So there's the rocket jump forward. Ruler knew that there must be a horse coming. As Canyon going to be able to get a bit of a red buff there as the exhaust is actually down.
Clid's coming.
Taking a bit of damage, and yeah, Clid was there for a moment.
Small little edge there for Clid, who's actually going to look for this pick on Showmaker. Showmaker not aware of what's going on the map right now.
Yeah, is going to get stunned. Also going to flash there as for a potential gank, and see whether BDD is going to have to flash out of the way of this one. Does get pushed in probably the wrong direction. Eventually does have to flash as Clid moves on over.
And both scuttles up.
Whoa! Action. Another flash on forward as there's the rocket jump. They're trying to get onto Ruler, and they will do so as we trade immediately. Another rocket jump comes out, and that's a double for the Tristana. Well, not a double, but it's 2 kills for the bottom lane and feels great for Damwon Kia.
Yeah. This is an exchange where the power is always going to be on the Tristana duo in these exchanges, especially if it goes the way it does, where you actually trade like that, because she's just going to be totally fine. Like, look at the burst here, and then Seth is like, oh my god, I'm not a champion anymore. I did my combo, and now, because he doesn't have flash, so he's even more so in that particular case.
Yep, another rocket jump here towards the bottom side of the map is now Life could be in trouble. No flash available as Genji's going to move on in. Clid down here, and just flashing the wall, looking to try and punish Canyon. They do so, double control wards into this brush as well. As 3 versus 2, it looks like Genji is still, DK is still looking for this.
Everybody loves
to clear out this lane.
Everybody loves a good old flash bear slap, and we're going to see it here once again. So Clid is just responding so well to this. Genji are very aware that even though they have vision of Canyon, that he will be here at this time. And this is such a great haymaker, and Clid is 100% ready to flash slap.
Yeah.
And can't win this one anymore if you're Damwon Kia. Everybody's extremely low.
Fading up.
No shockwave this time, Damwon Kia.
This will be a 5v5 eventually, but Ruler does need to get into position, and Beryl has said, well, he's not here yet. Let's go for some sort of fight, as there's the chain CC onto Life. Beryl not going to get haymade this time. Canyon just going to grab himself the Eye of the Herald. And it looks like,
we're going
back in. We're looking for more. As Khan throws himself forward. The Onslaught of Shadows is still there, but the Unstoppable Onslaught unable to get anything done at all, and that's just Khan kind of throwing his life away there, unfortunately. Oh, absolutely. Want to be able to get it as now BDD down to about half, misses the scatter completely. Now Clid might be in a little bit of trouble, but he runs real quick, so of course he's going to be all right. As now Ghost rocket jumping forward.
In this case with their top lane match.
Well, yes. I mean, Infernal would also be pretty amazing with Tristana and Victor, as Life is just going to die. No, Buster Shot goes back, and Haymaker Shield going to be enough.
He has flash, Ghost does, so he has to walk way back. Like, if he flashes and then just gets out.
Oh, Canyon's out of position, though. No Glass Cone, has to use his ultimate in order to get out, but yeah, he's pretty fast.
The rotation here to prevent it.
Yep, not going to be taken there, as Clid's going to have to run away now as the Magnet Storm comes forward. Devastating charge good onto Life as he does try to taxi his way out with his ultimate, but the Onslaught of Shadows is going to be there. Ruler utilizing his ultimate very, very defensively, but does so beautifully as well, as there's the flash forward, and Ruler will survive in the end. Now Khan looking to try and get Rascal out of here. Damwon Kia, they lose Beryl, but they secure themselves the Dragon, and somehow Genji limp away with all of their players intact.
I actually saw that there was a lapse in vision here for Genji. Controlled it because they had this control ward here, had to sweep through the river, and they were able to just get away with this. And sure, they do overextend a little bit here, and Beryl does get taken out for it. But this is definitely worth it for Damwon Kia to actually take this fight. Life gets away with this, which is actually insane. Like, it's so well played.
Ghost once again getting trolled by his own Buster Shot, as the flash Q was not enough.
This is where Victor is going to get so much value, Atlas, in these fights. He's just going to keep pressing out Death Ray.
In goes the onslaught of Shadows as well, as they want to take down the front line first. Beryl gets in towards the backside. BDD getting cancelled completely, and it's a double kill for Showmaker to start this one off. Khan now trying to deal with Ruler and Clid. Does have to flash to get himself out of the way as Rascal limps his way towards the backline once again. And Ruler still at full health, still scary with some low health members of Damwon Kia, but they do eradicate 2 for the price of nothing. And Shirley is going to get work done in that mid lane, while Damwon Kia look to try and secure position on this one. As Khan looking to get that knock up onto Ruler. He sidesteps it quite nicely as now Beryl. He's in trouble. Might actually have to trade his life here, but no, Aftershock is going to be procced. And he will keep himself up as, oh my goodness, thanks to the blue buff, I guess.
Here comes
as
Rascal.
Teleports into the backline, does manage to take down the Rel, but he's traded himself. Void Monster for Horse Clothes Lady. Not exactly the greatest as BDD turns up as well. Ruler looks to lock down the Tristana, does help BDD do so, as Khan wanting to put himself in amongst this one, and they take down Showmaker as well. The damage has been removed, and Clid survives the last Dragon auto attack. Khan limping away, and Genji steal the fight.
What a fantastic fight for Genji. They were so extremely patient. Sure, he does end up getting traded for the Rel, but at the same time, Khan eventually becomes way out of position. This is the start of the fight, which looked fantastic for Genji. And then you see as Khan is kind of over here zoning, and Khan was in the perfect position at the beginning of this fight. Clid could not move him, but Rascal does come back in the fight. We're going to probably roll this forward here because we're going to, you know.
This is a lot of dancing around and dancing around and dancing around.
And then Rascal comes back in here, and Khan is so far away that it's just really easy for Ruler to do massive amounts of damage. So you can see on the bottom side of this, the teleport comes through, and Khan is just nowhere near where he needs to be, unfortunately, in this fight. It's a trade, and the Ruler is just untouched. Like, Khan can't get in here, and then BDD is able to come from behind. Like
BDD.
Ruler can't, like, Khan can't deal with both Ruler and BDD when they're on opposite sides of the fight like this, and everyone's health bars are too low. There's no way to shut down these damage dealers for Genji.
And Clid is just like able to skirt around with about 200 health this entire time. And I think that Clid has been playing this Udyr about as well as you can, as I cast a curse him into oblivion. Showmaker comes on over, but he's running real quick. Showmaker eventually grabs it with a Chaos Storm of all things.
He almost got out of there too.
Yeah. And we'll see whether Clid can actually get towards that backline. Whether, Canyon looking to decide it for himself as BDD has to flash to get out of the fight, but it's just front to back, and it's beautiful for Damwon Kia in an instant. Genji are obliterated, and Ruler, supercharges to try and stay invisible, but that's the ace, and wait, this just could be the game.
It could be the game, and Canyon does it again. Game number 1, he was able to make it happen once when they were super behind. This time they're ahead enough that they are confident that Khan can tank these. Minions show up, and that is going to be the game. We're going to a game 3, Atlas.
I love that we were talking about backline access, and I'm like, Genji, they have no way to get into the backline. And then Canyon's like, but guess what I do? Just canters his way in there. All right, Damwon Kia make a statement at the end of game number 2. This series going the distance, as I assume a lot of people expected. And look, Ruler's getting up. He's getting out of here. He is mad about how this one went. And Genji were looking good. It was because he was able to skirt around and have the best positioning.